got to talk about this record, a Hot 100 Extra, as I jump off WJRD's playlist before I go to the number one playlist, go to the number one song on WJRD's survey. This song, late summer, fall of 1967, Sagittarius, my Well Fell Through. Oh man, what a lovely, powerful record. It was, Sagittarius was not a group. It did not exist, but I'll go into that in just a minute. It was devised by a guy named Gary Usher. Gary Usher was a producer back in the 60s. He started out working with Brian Wilson in the early 60s. He co-wrote songs with Brian Wilson, some of the early Beach Boys hits like In My Room and 409. And Gary Usher, he branched out into production. He soon became a staff producer at Columbia Records. In 1967, Gary Usher got to work with Chad and Jeremy, who had a string of hits here in America. They were a British act. And Chad and Jeremy, they played Gary Usher some of their demos, some of their songs, some of their ideas, but Gary Usher wasn't too thrilled about it. It just, the stuff that they were playing for him, Chad and Jeremy were playing for him, did not have commercial potential. But Gary Usher came across a demo called My Will Fell Through. It was done by a group from England called the Ivy League. He played it for Chad and Jeremy. He said, look guys, this is it. This is a surefire hit for you. Chad and Jeremy listened to the Ivy League's version of My Will Fell Through, and they said, no, we don't want it. We just don't want to do it. Gary Usher said, okay, well, hell, I'll do it myself. Indeed, he did. He brought in that sunny West Coast sound into this record. He brought in session musicians from the West Coast, Los Angeles area, but get this, lead singers. He pulled in some of the Beach Boys people, or people who are associated with the Beach Boys. Glenn Campbell did a stint with the Beach Boys for a brief time. He brought in Glenn Campbell. He brought in Bruce Johnston, who was also with the Beach Boys by 1967. And he also brought in a producer named Terry Mulcher. He had them sing vocals. They were singing vocals on this song that I'm going to play for you, My Will Fell Through. And it was Gary Usher's brainstorm that brought in that Baroque bridge in the middle of the song, the powerful hymn-like sound of the record, and the sound effects. All-around brilliant record, but no cigar. Only got as high as number 70 on Billboard's Hot 100. And this is a Hot 100 Lost 45, a Hot 100 Extra, produced by Gary Usher, Sagittarius. My Will Fell Through.